Black women are the creators of style. We set trends. We are the trendsetters. What we wear, everybody else emulates, but they can never be us. So often we are left out of the style conversations, which is why Black style anecdotes exist. This is where Black women can share their style stories. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Black Style Anecdotes where Black women share their style stories. I'm really looking forward to today's chat. I know I say that all the time because I really be looking forward to like all of my guests because they're all like amazing. But I'm looking forward to talking with Ashley. So welcome to BSA, Ashley.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm
I'm
excited
excited. No,
too.
I'm excited. Since we're doing this video thing, I decided to start asking guests like what they're wearing, and so we can like share what, even if it's just like a partial. Like I'm wearing this vintage chaps button down striped shirt with like these denim details. I'm wearing this hat I thrifted from Buffalo Exchange like 10, 12 years ago, because the top of my braids where the cornrows are is busted. So
Nobody has to know.
so I'm
Nobody has
actually
to know.
planning to take my braids down in the next day or so. So I was like, I'm gonna just throw a little hat on, and then just like an assortment of jewelry. What are you wearing, Ashley?
So I've been ripping and running all morning. So I
You
just
look
have
cute
on.
ripping and running. I'd be looking like a bum.
Thank you. It's this vintage racing T-shirt. You can't really.
It's cool though. I can see the
Yeah,
the
it's
logos.
it's so it's so cute and colorful. Like I love this T-shirt. It has been washed and worn to pieces. But like in Richmond, we have the raceway, so we have like a lot of NASCAR races come through here. So you
Okay.
can find some cute like
Oh,
racing stuff sometimes in the thrift stores, and then just a bunch of my jewelry,
yeah.
my necklaces that I always wear. It's just a chain. It's my mom's initial and my dad's initial, and I
Oh,
wear
I
these
love that.
every day.
I
Yeah.
love that. You mentioned you told me some time ago I used to come to Richmond. Like you messaged me on Instagram. It's like you need to come to Richmond. And now I'm like you
Yeah.
talking about the thrift store and the racing and all that. I'm like, I really do need to make me a little trip to Richmond. So
Come visit. It's actually fun. It's a fun little hidden gem of a city, I would say.
okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
excited. So let's get into talking about your style story. And so my first question for you, Ashley, is how do you define the word style? Like what is style to you?
Style. So it's an interesting question because like my username is based on my company name, which is STYLEDENTITY. And it comes from the phrase that style is the armor in the battle for identity. And I feel like
Mm.
when people are, you're trying to find yourself and define who you are, like style is usually the first thing that you'll see people experiment with. People try to, switch up and see what feels good to them and what's comfortable for them. And so that's where that comes from. But then also, I feel like for me, I'm an introvert for
Okay.
real. And
Yes.
so like I feel like style is the way that I connect with people because I don't really
Mhm.
talk to people when
Mm.
I'm out and about. But like if you talk to me because you like something I have on, then we can chat all day and like start
Yeah.
to make those connections.
Yeah. You are I was laughing because I felt like you were just describing me, and we were, like, connecting through the screen on that because
Yes.
I definitely am, like, peak level introvert.
Yes,
And it's funny,
yes.
the other day, one of my coworkers in my day job, she was like asked me if I was an introvert or extrovert. She is very extroverted, like, "Woo!" I'm like, "Girl, calm down." She's lovely, but she just got all the energy. But she asked me if I was an introvert or extrovert. I told her I was an introvert, and she was like, "But your clothes are extrovert." I'm like, "Well, I guess so." I mean, that's not the
Yeah.
intention, but, like, I can see that, and when you come talk to me about my clothes, I will open up to you, but otherwise, I just be, like, in the cut. So I
Yeah.
felt that. That quote you mentioned, I had never heard that before, but I love that so much. Do you know who it's from?
Oh no, it's just my
Oh, that's your
company
quote. That's
motto.
your company
Yeah.
quote.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, we need to give you some credit for that. Like, that's really good. I love that.
Thank you.
Thinking about your style, which I just really enjoy and find refreshing and love to see on my feed. How would you describe your style?
I would just call it like effortless cool is kind of how
Ooh,
I always
okay.
describe it. Like
Yeah.
I don't ever like to look like I don't mind if I look like I'm doing too much, but I don't wanna look like I tried too hard, if
Okay.
that makes sense.
Like, I'm effortlessly doing the most, and
Yeah.
because it's just who I am.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I love that. I can't say effortless today. Effortlessly cool, without, like, just coming off like I'm trying. Because you do see people, you be like, you really are trying to be this thing, right? And it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
like
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people you can tell when they're trying to be different. Um, I mean, and if that works for them, that works for them, but that I don't ever that's not who I am.
Right.
So I
Right.
just kinda and since I get dressed on based on how I feel, it could be super glammed up one day. It could be like unhoused chic one one day. I don't know what it might be. It's just however I'm feeling at the moment. So
I love that unhoused
yeah.
chic. I don't think I've heard anyone refer to it that way. That I so I might steal that, because I definitely like to go for a little unhoused chic
You know
vibe
the vibe though.
sometimes. Yeah,
You know
no,
exactly the vibe
yeah.
I'm talking about.
I love that. Were you always into style and creating your own style, or even just, like, fashion in general?
Yes. Like, yes.
Like,
From the
plain and
time
simply, yes.
I emerged out of the womb, I feel like fashion was something I was always interested in. Of course, like, being a little girl, I used to play with Barbies all the time, but I used to, like, have little Barbie fashion shows, and then when my grandmother started teaching me how to sew, I used to make little
Oh,
teeny
I
tiny
love
clothes
that.
for my Barbie dolls and my Kenya dolls. I
Yes,
don't know if you remember
Kenya. Oh
Kenya.
my
Okay.
gosh,
Okay, okay.
yes.
Yes, I used to make clothes for all of my dolls, and, like, I used to have all these little sketchbooks that was really just, like, little cheap drawing paper
Mhm.
pads full of little clothes I designed, so yeah, like, anytime anybody ever asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up, I was like, "I'm gonna be a fashion designer."
I love that so much. Even the fact that you even thought, like, I think I've mentioned on here before how, like, I wish I had known that, like, fashion was a career. As a
Yeah,
person growing up, like, I just
yeah,
in where I lived or just in my neighborhood, whatever, it just wasn't something I knew that I loved fashion, and I knew I liked dressing, and I knew I liked, like, wearing what I wanted to wear, but the idea of being a fashion designer as a Black girl in South Park, Houston, Texas, just never crossed my mind, and so I love that you
yeah.
even as a young girl was like, "Imma be a fashion designer," and
Yes,
yeah,
I
I
was
love
like,
that.
That's what Imma do. Imma be a fashion designer.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm not a fashion designer. I
But
mean, I design
still
jewelry,
right.
but that was just, like, my thing. I mean, that's what I studied in college. That's what I went to
Yeah,
college for, like, so I stuck with it. That was
yeah.
definitely
I love
always
that.
my interest.
I love
Yeah.
that so much. So you came out the womb, you was crying out the womb about fashion and style.
Yes. Yes.
Um, but, like, what would you say is your earliest, like, memory of style? Maybe it's something you wore, maybe it's something you saw somebody else wear. What was your earliest memory of style?
So I think I probably could go 2 ways with this. So, like, my earliest memory is definitely, like, my grandmother.
Mhm.
So, like, on my mom's side of the family is from Matthews County, Virginia, which
Okay.
if you're from Virginia, it's like this is nowhere, and then Matthews County is right here in the middle
Okay.
of nowhere. There was nothing around it, and I always used to be so fascinated when we would go visit my grandmother because I'm like, "She is so fly. Where's she getting these clothes from?" Like,
Right.
it just I just never understood, like, she was dressing like she was walking the streets of New York in the middle of this
Wow.
little country farm town, and I was just like, "You know what? That's cute," and, like, she would, like, give me her hand-me-downs and stuff like that, and so, like, I
Mhm.
kinda always had a love for vintage fashion,
Mm.
and I would say in elementary school, I used to watch Good Times with my family all the time, and I
Yeah.
thought Thelma was, like, that
Fly.
girl, like
Mhm.
I always used to think her outfits were so fly, and my mom let me go to the thrift store and buy these, like, polyester bell bottoms and these polyester shirts, and I would be in in, like, 4th, 5th
Oh
grade,
my gosh.
full on '70s outfit, looking an absolute mess,
Oh
but
my
I thought it was
gosh.
cute. I thought I was so
And
cute.
that's
She
all
would,
that
like, trim
mattered.
my little pants and
Yeah.
yeah.
That is
I got in
too
my first
funny.
fight ever because I was dressed like that.
Oh, no. What somebody had
Yes.
the nerve to say something, and you was like, "What you not gonna do?"
What you not gonna do? This little boy was like, "Why you always dressed like a hippie?" And it was on from there.
Oh
But,
my
like, that's probably
gosh.
my earliest memory is, like, going to the thrift stores, being into vintage fashion, and just, like, sticking with it. Like, "This is what I like. I don't
Yeah,
care that none of y'all don't like it."
yeah. I love that. I love it for me one, because Thelma was, like, fly. Her outfits were fly, but her hair was also always like, the
Always.
hairstyles were always popping. Like,
Always.
she had it going on. Her makeup was pretty, because she always looked like dewy,
Yes, like, glowy.
yeah,
She
like
was
a
just
little blush, like, she didn't do them all, like,
yes.
so yeah, I feel you on that, but the fact that you were in I'm thinking you, like, in high school starting to get a '70s up you in elementary school
Elementary
with the
school.
polyester on, with the bell bottoms on, which honestly, like, a good polyester bell bottom, the fabric is hot, but they look fly,
But
like
they're cute.
right, yes,
They had
yes.
all the colors, the oranges, the
Yeah.
greens. I
I
loved all of
am
that.
I can only imagine though, like, what kids were saying because one, kids can be cruel and they don't know nothing.
Yes.
But then also just so different at such a young age. I just think that's awesome. And that your mama supported that. Like she was like, "You wanna wear the polyester, baby? Here you go.
Yeah.
Go to school, come home."
She would be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure that's what you wanna wear to school?" And I'd be like, "Yep, that's what Imma wear today." I
You
pick up my
owned
clothes
it.
at night.
I love that. I feel like we need a little flashback. Do they still do like flashback Friday? I don't know, but I feel like we need to see a little
Oh my god,
photo.
I need to find
I
pictures. I need
I
to
wanna
find
see it. I wanna see it.
yes.
So, like, at a young age, you were finding inspiration in, like, '70s TV, particularly Thelma, your grandma, and, like, I don't know where she was finding the fly stuff. Have you ever asked her that? Like, where did you go to buy the stuff you was wearing? You ever asked her that?
So, she used to go to thrift stores. So, like,
Okay.
when she would visit some of my other family who lived, I think, like, probably the closest cities to around there would be more like 757 cities, so, like, Hampton and, like, Norfolk, Virginia Beach,
Okay.
out that way. So, yeah, she would just
Just
go
shop when she
go
went to
shopping and
yeah.
yeah.
So, like, those
And she used
things
to make a lot of her clothes too, I found
mm,
out later.
mhm.
She used to sew a
Yeah.
lot of her own clothes.
I love that about grandmas that they used to sew, and you mentioned, like, she taught you how to sew, and that's
Yes.
always, like, one of my regrets. Even today, I got a sewing machine for Christmas, so I said I was gonna take lessons. I've taken 1 lesson.
Yeah.
But this morning I woke up and I was like, "I need to contact my homegirl who's teaching me because I need to, like, learn to sew because I definitely didn't take advantage when my granny wanted me to learn, from her." So, shout out to your granny.
Yeah, it's
Um,
such a good skill to
yeah,
have,
no,
like,
for sure.
especially nowadays, being able to alter stuff because they don't make
Yes.
clothes to fit anybody
Oh,
anymore.
no. Oh, no, no. Alterations are key. And even I'm a believer that even when you, buy something and it fits for the most part, like, I still feel like everything needs just a little
Yeah,
something just to make it, like, fit for your body,
right.
so yeah. But the question I was about to ask, and I kinda went off on a little extra tangent about where your grandma was shopping, is, like, these are things that inspire you when you were younger or, stick with you. Where do you find inspiration for your style today?
Hmm, I would say probably, like, a little bit of everywhere, to
Yeah.
be honest. Like, just through like, I find, like, a lot of sports. I don't know how
Okay.
I'm, like, influenced by, like, sports and athletics, and then just, like, I think different cultures, like, I'm influenced a lot
Mhm.
by different cultures. I like to travel.
Mhm.
I love looking at, like, how other cultures, like, pass down traditions through, like,
Mhm.
jewelry and, like, how they
Mhm.
wear accessories, whether it be, like, Kenyan scarves or, like,
Mhm.
beading and all that kinda stuff, and so, like, I just think different cultures probably would be my greatest inspiration,
Yeah.
and then, like, music and sports.
Yeah. Do you watch a lot of sports or you just kinda, like, are, inspired by what you observe, like, on the internet type of thing?
So I don't watch a lot of sports.
Okay.
I'm like, go team,
Okay,
whatever.
okay,
But when I think about, like I love watching the NBA tunnel. Like, I
okay.
don't care who's playing.
Mhm.
I don't know anything about the game,
Okay.
but, like, I love watching tunnel outfits and just, like, the functionality of athletic clothing
Okay.
itself,
Mhm, mhm.
especially because, like, what I do for work and stuff like that, I always pay attention to that kinda thing too.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I agree with you about too. So I watch more sports than I probably, um would like to sometimes. My partner is a sports guy, so I know the game is coming on tonight, I mean tomorrow, whatever. But I have do like sports wear. Like I like athletic pants, like a tearaway pant,
Mhm.
jerseys, or like even like the fabrics of athletic tees for like
Yeah,
just like the quality cotton if it's a good, like those sort of things.
yeah,
And I have come to enjoy like tunnel fits when I see them. I don't see them all the time. Like I don't watch it specifically, but when I see them, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Or I do like, oh, that's not good. Okay, that's good. Or or
yeah,
like he's
yeah.
wearing that, but he's too old to wear that. That's for the younger boy on the team. Like because sometimes I be like,
Yeah, they be doing a
yeah.
lot, but I like watching them
Yeah.
experiment
Yeah,
with
and
different,
figuring out what especially the younger guys, because 'cause they're more experimental, so it's interesting to
yeah,
watch because 'cause you're young and you should be figuring it out versus, like, a
right.
LeBron who I think has figured out his style, which I do like to see because he
Yeah,
has really great style, like, him and Chris Paul
yeah.
are, like, some of my favorite, like, basketball players. Anyway, um, but I was gonna say I get distracted talking about style, which is why this podcast is here, I guess. But
Please
this
continue.
idea of being inspired by, like, other cultures is so important, because that's how you make your style interesting to me. Like I love when I go somewhere, whether it's the architecture somewhere, whether it's like how they wear clothes, what they sell, the fabrics they sell, because in some
Yes,
cultures they do more beading on things or they may do more breathable fabrics versus like another, culture or something like that.
yeah.
Or sometimes it's just like their traditional garments are so beautiful. Like
Yes, yes,
yeah,
like
and it's I try to strike a balance between, like, being inspired or adding pieces, like, to my wardrobe while
mhm,
also not, like, appropriating or something, like, there's just
yeah.
balance.
But, like, the quality, like,
Yeah,
the textiles and all of that
yeah,
are just always so intricate, so interesting,
yeah,
and I'll even go, like I'll say, like, hijabi women,
yeah,
like, covered women, I
yeah,
always feel like they are dressed so well
yeah,
because there is such intentionality behind the clothing that they're
yes,
wearing. It's not just like, "Oh, Imma show skin, Imma do this,
mhm,
it's very thought through
yeah,
to be able to have style to that level
yeah.
and also have to, be modest in the ways that they have to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you on that. I see women in hijabs. I'm just like, man, and they're beautiful. Their makeup be like
Yes.
perfect and like just the jewelry, like everything. So no, I agree with you for sure. Um, this question I'm gonna ask you is kind of tied to inspiration, maybe, but who is your celebrity style crush? Like
Ooh.
you can be like none of them, and that's okay too.
So it's like none particularly for what they wear.
Okay.
But maybe Tracy Ellis Ross. I love Tracy Ellis Ross. I love how she
This
dresses.
podcast is a Tracee Ellis Ross fan club. Everybody loves
Like
Tracy.
that's literally why my name is spelled the way it's spelled on my Instagram profile because I love Tracy Ellis Ross. But of course, like I love Coleman Domingo. I
Oh,
love
he's killing it.
yeah, and I love men's clothes
Mhm.
a lot.
Yeah.
I love Russell Westbrook.
He be doing a little he's a little experimental sometimes, which
Yeah.
is fun to, like, see, but he tries to do it in a way that, like, works for his age. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love how he experiments with clothes. And it's not even to say that he always looks good to me,
Right, but
because
he
sometimes I think he
tried.
looks crazy.
Yes.
But I love that he has fun with it.
Yeah.
Um, there's an actress named Trey Harris. I love how she dresses.
I need to look her up. I don't know who
Um,
that is. I may know who that
yeah.
is, but just don't know their name, so Imma go look her up.
Yeah, she has like she's been in a couple indie things. She was
Okay.
also in Orange is the New Black,
Oh,
couple episodes of that.
I haven't
But
watched that
yeah,
in so long. Imma look her up.
yeah.
Okay. These are some good ones. I'm gonna look her up because I'm curious, but I agree with you on
Yeah.
the Coleman Domingo. And I think anyone who has fun with fashion, like I applaud them because some people just be boring. And so like getting dressed should be fun. Whatever that looks like for you, but it should feel fun
Yeah.
for you, right? And so
Right.
I do love that about him and other people as well. Thinking about your wardrobe of these effortlessly cool items, I'm gonna get that word right today. Of these cool items, a lot of them I know that you do some thrifting and some vintage. But thinking about your wardrobe of these items that I enjoy to see how you like put them together. What are your top 3 items in your closet?
That is so hard to,
Like,
like,
items
nail
are hard. You can
down.
do categories, but I like to challenge
Um,
people and see if I can come up with a few items.
I know my number one item is my, like, vintage camo cargo pants.
Okay.
I know my friends are absolutely sick of seeing those pants. They are like, "Retire the pants, Ashley. You don't have to wear them every single day." But
They're so
I
versatile.
will. I
Yeah.
love I love those pants to death. My dad was in the military. I've been, like, stealing his, like, military clothing since I was in middle school, like, just wearing jackets and pants and
Yeah.
whatever, so I love, 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 love some cargo pants.
Okay.
That's number 1. Shoes would be number 2.
Mhm.
I feel like they can make or break an outfit for
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
And then probably dresses would be the next
You wear such cute
category.
dresses.
I would
Mhm.
say dresses, and it's so crazy because I'm kinda like a tomboy, but, like, dresses. I like a good dress.
A tomboys can wear dresses. I love
I love
that.
a good dress.
Yeah.
Like, they're so versatile, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, because you can also I think I've even seen you do this, like, they can be a dress, they can be a skirt, they can look good with a heel, they can look good with a sandal, look good with a sneaker, look good with a loafer, like,
You can do it
you
all.
can
You can wear
layer
it as a
them.
shirt
Like
over top of some pants,
yep.
like, you
Mhm.
can
Yeah.
I love a dress.
Yeah.
I love a dress.
No, I think those are great, options. I love a camo pant, especially a vintage one. I don't know, I just feel like the quality different, so I
The
feel it.
quality is different.
Yeah.
Like, authentic camo pants,
Yeah.
you cannot be authentic.
Yeah.
Like, going to the
To the
army
army
surplus,
surplus, yes.
yes,
Mhm. Yeah.
they will last you
Yeah,
forever.
yeah, it's like it's also like it's a good quality of a canvas, but it's not hot. Like it's like made from the type of
Yeah,
material that you need to be able to be comfortable, in combat.
yeah.
And
If
so
they ready for war, they ready for me.
they ready. So I agree with you. In a shoe, I agree. Like can make or break, can change the style or the vibe of your look
Mhm.
from casual to sexy to playful, like just like all the things. Where do you like to shop? I know you're a thrift girl. You like to go thrifting, but when you're not thrifting, where do you like to shop?
So, yes, thrifting probably be a top answer. Um, I love NUULY.
Okay.
I'm really into NUULY,
Yeah.
because I feel like that helps me not shop as much, but I
Okay.
can still wear the things that I like to wear and not accumulate so much clutter.
Mhm.
Like, I'm trying to step away from, like, all the fast fashion,
Mhm.
um, especially now, I feel like you might feel me when I say, like, we're older, so we're seeing trends repeat,
Yeah.
and so it's like, okay, I can find that in the thrift store because I
Mhm.
know it was
It was
around
when I
before,
was
so it's no
still
need.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's no needing in rebuying the same fast fashion thing over again.
Yeah.
Um, but in the same vein, if I am thinking fast fashion, Zara has great pieces.
Yeah.
They will never not have great pieces.
Right. There's Zara.
Yeah,
They have a great team of people, like, pulling the trends and making them and recreating and doing the things.
yeah,
I have never shopped from NUULY, but I think I've seen you posting things about NUULY and someone else I've seen more recently posting things about NUULY. So I'm curious about NUULY. So I will
yeah.
include a link to NUULY, of course, in the show notes. But I want to check it out for myself too because I'm not a big fast fashion person. Usually, I probably buy fast fashion like when I need like a little freakum dress. Like,
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
want a little freakum something that like looks super sexy to wear, for an occasion or just something real quick. I've been wanting like little mesh shirts, and I feel like that's the kind of thing I don't want to pay a lot of money for.
yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
it's too trendy, but I tend to try to when I do shop to go like more sustainable or slower fashion. But
Yeah, because it has its place.
yes,
Like, fast
yes,
fashion definitely has its place, but,
exactly.
like, for certain items, I
Yeah,
feel like we gotta be intentional about
yeah.
how we
And
acquire
I feel
them.
like as I get older, I just have become like more and more interested in like the quality of stuff, whether it's
Yeah.
my clothes, whether it's like the stuff I buy for my house. Like I'm just becoming like more and more into like quality. And so I think that also
Yeah.
is,
We've gotten to the point where we're buying things multiple times.
yeah.
We don't wanna do that
Right,
anymore.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Um, One of the things that I am wondering is like when you are shopping or when you are getting dressed, like what is your biggest style or shopping challenge?
My challenge, probably be 2,
Okay.
is that my butt is big.
Yes, okay.
I feel like nothing ever fits the way I need it to fit,
Yeah.
and I'm short.
Okay.
Yeah, my friends have to remind me of that. I think I'm taller than what I am, but I'm actually really short, and so everything's always long,
Okay.
arms long. I'm 5'2".
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is short out, you know. I'm 5'9", everybody's short.
Okay,
But
yeah.
but those are like two very real problems, especially like being curvy, having a booty, having hips, and trying to make sure the waist fits is a
Yeah,
challenge.
the waist never fits between yeah,
Do
the waist,
you
butt, thighs.
Yeah. Do you, since you sew and have, experience in like fashion design and stuff, do you then like do your own alterations? Do you like buy to where it fits your hips and your booty, but then like take the waist in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that has to happen quite often, particularly with jeans.
Yeah.
I will always get jeans larger, and, I'll go get them tailored
Yeah.
professionally,
Yeah. Yeah.
just because they're like a staple item that you're gonna wear over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Um, of course, I do know how to sew, but, like, I just have, like, a
Yeah.
basic
She's like, I'm not a tailor
little
here. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Plus it's hard to pin them on yourself
Mhm,
too.
mhm, and getting that right is hard because it depends too on how big you have to go up. It's a little more than just like a little doing those little nips,
Yeah.
you have to like they sometimes they have to cut it and do like a little extra stuff, so no, that's very
Yeah,
real.
like taking the waistband off
Yeah,
and putting darts in and
yeah,
doing all that.
yeah, yeah,
So, I will leave that to somebody else,
yes,
but, like, for dresses and things like that, I can usually take those in myself.
yeah.
Um, and then I kind of, like because of that, I think my style has also defaulted to wearing a lot of oversized clothes
Mm,
just so I don't have to deal with it.
mhm. No, I get
Like
that.
yeah.
No, that's a real. I won't say I don't have a big booty, but I got a booty. And I am a little hippie. And
Mhm.
I think I do enjoy oversized clothes because it doesn't require like me to think about that. Like
Yeah.
so I do wear like a lot of men's pants and I just leave them big. I may take the waist in a little bit depending on what it is, but other than that, I don't have to worry about is it doing this. And also, when I buy men's pants, they tend to be long enough, so that also works in my favor.
Yeah, since
Which
you're so
is
tall.
a challenge to be like tall, kind of sort of thick-ish, but also like wanting like length and then like but not wanting it. And then some pants like make your booty look flat, like just like yeah,
Yeah.
so and over it's comfortable too, but sometimes my partner is like, "You just always in like those men's clothes." I'm like, "Yeah, they feel good, man. Go
I
on."
know, yes, I hear the same thing, like, "Why are you got such a cute shape, why are you always in these big baggy clothes?" I'm just like, "It's easier, it's comfortable, I like it."
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you kinda don't have to deal with a lot, you don't have to think about a lot when
Yeah,
you do that.
yeah, it's easy. So I think like I know they're like right now oversized is trending, but I've been wearing like men's pants for like forever. So I'm gonna still be in oversized even when everybody else go back to like whatever is next in the trends timeline. So
Right.
I feel you for sure on that. Um, my next question for you, Ashley, is I think you kind of alluded to this earlier, but like thinking about what you do for work, do you find that your work affects your style choices in any way?
Yes.
Okay.
So I feel like it's such a loaded topic
Okay.
because, like, I'm an artist
Okay.
by nature. I'm a jewelry designer. So like that's one thing. But like to pay the bills, because we
Yes.
all know how artist life is, I have
Yes.
multiple jobs.
Yes.
So I teach spin classes and manage a spin
Oh,
studio
okay.
here in Richmond. Shout out to Our Cycle, the only Black woman owned
Oh, I
hip
love
hop
that.
studio in the state of
Okay.
Virginia. Shout out to Jen, our owner. Um, but yeah, so I teach class there 4 times a week, and I also work for a nonprofit that sponsors a lot of athletic events here in the city, so, like, races and fitness classes. So, being active is, like, a big part of my day-to-day life. So,
Yeah.
being comfortable and, like, wearing athletic clothes, athletic brands is,
Mhm.
like, second nature to me.
Yeah. So I have a question because I don't wear as much like athletic brands. I think I just make everything like I wear sneakers with anything pretty much. And so my next question, which is not one of the questions I intended to ask, but I'm curious. So like, what is some of your favorite like athletic brand? Like, where should I be going when I want to get like athleisure? Because I do want to wear it, but I don't be knowing where to
Mhm.
go. So then I just be like, fuck it, forget it. Sorry, I be cussing.
Yeah.
I be like, forget it. And I just don't even bother. So like, where like, give us some recs on like athleisure or like cute
Okay.
athletic wear
So,
brands.
athletic wear, honestly, my go-to for, like, bottoms is Old Navy.
Okay.
Anybody who asks me, I will tell you, especially if you have hips or a butt or anything, like, their leggings are, like, chef's kiss. They do not
Okay.
budge when you're working out. They're very comfortable, very breathable. So, definitely recommend them. They have lots of cute colors and prints and things. Um, but as far as, like, if you want like a cute athleisure outfit, probably actually Adidas.
Okay.
I know a lot of people would say Nike, and it's kind of like a give and take because I know Adidas is having their moment right now,
Mhm.
wise, but that's limited to a few styles right now, like the Sambas, like that whole vibe. But
Yeah.
like a lot of people tend to wear Nike shoes and don't want to wear Adidas clothes because they don't
Mhm.
like mixing brands, but,
Mhm.
like, I feel like a lot of the collabs that they have with other brands, they have some really cute athleisure, especially, like, the Stella McCartney,
Mhm. Okay, so
pieces are really cute.
Adidas is where I'm gonna go try. I do wear a lot of Nike. I don't even own a pair of Adidas, even though I do want some Sambas. But I'm gonna try them out. I do want some I want some vintage Adidas pants for a DIY project, but that's like
Uh-huh.
I want to do like I don't know if you've seen the like there's this one girl, she does these skirts with like track pants. So she like cuts the pants open and then
Yes,
takes the
and
fabric
puts the
and then mixes it into
yes.
like a kind of puffy midi skirt. So that's my by the end of the year in my like sewing lessons goal is to be able to make one of those.
Oh,
But
you'll definitely be able to do that.
yeah,
But, yeah, like, Old Navy,
yeah,
they have they have cute athleisure too,
okay,
um but if you're, like, looking for, like, really stylized pieces, Adidas has
okay.
some really good stuff.
So
Nike's coming back
okay.
with their designs to
They get
combat that.
they're like, "Oh, we need to get it together because Adidas
Yeah,
is killing us
they
right
needed
now,"
to step it up in their, like,
basically.
yeah, they
Uh-oh.
doing what they need to
Yeah,
do, though.
yeah. So we have 2 more questions. So my next question for you, Ashley, is like, as a Black woman, why do you feel like it's important for you to have your own personal style?
I mean, A, we are the style.
Mhm.
Like, we set the trends,
Yes.
always, and it's always gonna be that, but I just think it's important because just in the world, in society, we're police so much just by other people's thoughts and opinions that I think having your own style and being true to yourself is such an important asset to just being and living a happy, content life. Like,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's something nobody can take away from you. And it's just a great way to like take up space in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that, no one can take that away from you. And it's kind of like sometimes feels like the thing I can control. Like,
Right. Because so many other things are out of our control. Like
yeah.
how people treat you, how people perceive you, all of that is out of our control. So, like, how you feel and how you want to present yourself to the world is something that you can control. And so, do that to the best of your ability. And yeah,
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100% on that. My last question for you, Ashley, is about style advice. If you could give the listeners a piece of style advice, what would it be?
it would be to not listen to anything that anybody else has to say about what you want to put on your body. I feel like a lot of times other people's opinions tend to hold people back from experimenting with style, and that shouldn't be the case.
Mhm.
Like, your style is what is true to you, is how you express yourself, and so there should be no outside forces that interfere with that whatsoever. Um, yeah, like not even your job. Not even your job. There's been so many times at other jobs, like where I'm like, dress code. Why are you trying to tell me what to wear? I'm
Right.
not. As long as it's not inappropriate, why do you
Right.
care?
I'm a big on that. Like I'm gonna be appropriate. Like I think it's important to be appropriate because I think there's a time and place for things.
Right.
But other than that, like I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it either.
And
I'm
I
gonna wear what I
I
want to wear.
definitely be trying to like push the envelope. So and see if they fire me yet. And so far I've been all right. So I feel you on that. To close out this episode, we're gonna play a quick round of this or that. So I'm gonna call off some things. Let me pull up my
Okay.
questions real quick. I'm gonna call off some things and just let me know which one is speaking to you first. But like quick round. Okay.
Why am I nervous?
Okay, here we go. New York City or Los Angeles?
Oh, why you come off so hard in the beginning?
I thought I was helping. I thought I was giving a good little easy one.
No, because I like LA weather, but I like the New York vibe depending on where I am. It depends on how long I'm gonna be there too. Um, we gonna say New York just for shopping options.
Okay, okay. Mini skirt or maxi skirt?
Maxi.
Ooh. She's like, definitely. Silver or gold?
Gold.
Handbags or shoes?
Shoes.
Pink or purple?
Purple.
Leopard or zebra print?
Leopard.
It's a neutral.
It is.
Fresh Prince or Different World?
Different world.
My girl, I love me some Different World. Fresh Prince is cool,
Yes.
but Different World, I've rewatched it so many times.
Yes. Yes.
Navy or black?
Black.
Okay. Let's see. Handbag. Did I say handbags or shoes? Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
did that one already. Okay. Oh, tacos or pizza? She said both. Taco
I'm gonna say
pizza.
pizza.
Give her a
I'm gonna
taco
say pizza.
pizza.
I'm gonna say pizza.
um, denim or camo?
Camo.
Nike or New Balance?
Nike.
Kelly Rowland or Tiana Taylor?
Kelly.
You're killing it.
Hands down.
Red or blue?
Blue.
Floral or stripes?
Oh, let's say floral.
And let's say last one, Clueless or Bring It On?
Clueless.
Okay, a little Dion.
Yes.
I love that. So Ashley, if the people want to find you on the internet, see your jewelry, which we didn't talk a lot about, but Ashley makes really beautiful jewelry, see your style and whatever else you're working on, how can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at STYLEDENTITY. It's STYLEDENTITY.
Y'all check her out and order some jewelry. Ashley, thank you so much for being on BSA today. This was fun.
Yes, thank you for having me.